Welcome back, baseball fans. We're back tonight in the National League, and we got a 5-game series between Cincinnati Reds and the Portland expansion team. They're called the Rosebuds. Portland is the city of roses. So there you go. One of the 4 expansion teams to increase the baseball league from 28 teams to 32 teams. Cincinnati at Portland. This is a best of 5. First 2 games in Riverfront Stadium. The Reds won both, so they're looking to take out Portland in 3 straight by winning this game on the road, and trying to create some distance in the standings in the National League North for the Reds. And the best way to do that is to take care of expansion teams and not make these series any more competitive than they need be. So we have, for the Reds, the Game 3 starter is their number 3 starter, Jim Maloney. And for Portland, they're going to send Ray Culp to the mound. And so let's begin. And we begin with Bobby Tolan leading off in center field, the lineout. Pete Rose bounces to second. Boswell's a good defender at second base. And Tony Perez walks. With 2 outs, Bernie Carbo bounces it to first. Pete Ward is a 4.19, but he makes the play. Portland, Terry Poole bounces to second. Mark Belanger, third. Tony Gonzalez lines at third. We go to the second inning. Johnny Bench, skies left. Lee May, base hit. Tom Foley walks. 2 on for Eric Davis. Rolls to first. And with 2 outs, it's Tommy Helms. Pops to short. Nice. Bottom of the second. Chet Lemon lines out. Hal King strikes out. Jim Pankovitz bounces to short. Interesting mix of expansion players for Portland. Bobby Tolan strikes out. Lead off the 3rd inning. Pete Rose strikes out. And with 2 outs, Tony Perez. He strikes out. Ray Culp has other ideas regarding a sweep. Ken Boswell bounces it to third. Now Tony Perez at third base. And again, this is Tony's 1969 card, where he's a 4.33 at third base, and that's an error. Alan Gallagher, the third baseman, pops to third. Pete Ward, the first baseman, strikes out. And Terry Poole, 110. That's going to be a base hit in the center. Boswell holds at second for Belanger with 2 outs. And he walks. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, and it's Tony Gonzalez. And he bounces to short. Maloney gets out of the jam. We're in the 4th. Bernie Carbo. Skies are right. Johnny Bench. That's going to be a base hit off of the Culp card. Lee May pops to short. 2 outs for Tom Foley. Skies are right. The Reds left their bats back in Cincinnati. Chet Lemon skies it into left field. This is Eric Davis in left. He's excellent fielder. Hal King walks. Jim Pankovitz bounces to third in a force out. And Boswell grounds to short. We are scoreless in the 5th inning. Eric Davis walks to lead off the 5th. Tommy Helms is going to do a hit and run, try and break things up a bit, but he hits into a force out. Bobby Tolan hits into a 3-6-3 double play. Boy, the Reds are stymied here. Alan Gallagher, line drive call. Pete Ward bounces back to Maloney, who is a 2.8, and he makes the play. Terry Poole, 47 is a walk, and with 2 outs, Belanger. 1-9 is a walk. So here we go again with Portland. They have 2 on, 2 outs. Tony Gonzalez is the batter. Rolls it back to Maloney, and this time it's a single off of Maloney. So they're loaded with 2 outs, and it's Chet Lemon is your batter. 66 is a sky to right. So Maloney has scattered what, six runners through 5 innings. We go to the 6th with Pete Rose. This is the 348 hitting Pete Rose card. Let's take a picture of it. Maybe that'll inspire these guys to start getting on base. 611 is a bouncer to second, though. This is Pankovic. No, this is Boswell. There's a 2E4 at second. He makes the play. We got a 2-hitter for Culp thus far. Tony Perez flies to right left, and Bernie Carbo strikes out. Ray Culp. Ray freaking Culp. Former Red Sox 17-game winner, left off the Red Sox roster as they were protecting their offense. And Portland picked him up. And he's doing quite well for Portland. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Hal King is your batter, who walks. Jim Pankovic walks. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 walks for Maloney, though he's throwing a shutout. 2 on for Ken Boswell, and he skies the center. Alan Gallagher, that's a 6-4-3 double play. Wow. Boy, Maloney, 6 walks and a shutout, and we're in the 7th. Here's Johnny Bench leading it off, and he flies to right. Lee May, he rolls to second. Tom Foley, he lines to second base. We're scoreless. 7th inning stretch in Portland. We're listening to the music of the Wipers, a Portland band. Bottom of 7. Here we go with Pete Ward. He strikes out. Terry Poole, 65, center. And with 2 outs, Belanger fouls to the catcher. Nothing going on today. Nothing. Ray Culp in the 8th. Eric Davis rolls to 3rd. Tommy Helms strikes out. Bobby Tolan of the Bills skies to right field. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Maloney's not going to break, yeah. Gonzalez skies to center. Chet Lemon flies to left. Hal King, center field. Maybe the dreary, rainy Portland skies have dashed the... They didn't get any batting practice in before the game started. So we have a scoreless game in the 9th. Oh my goodness, between Jim Maloney and Ray Culp. So here we go, 9th inning. Pete Rose, he's 0 for 3. And he strikes out. 0 for Pete. Tony Perez, 6-12's a walk. Here we go. Bernie Carbo, man on. 2-8 Carbo, we got something going. We got a base hit. Let's take a look at the Carbo card. He rolled a 2-8. And we have runners on the corners. And Culp is out there, man. It's his game. They're going to bring the infield up for Johnny Bench. Here we go. Johnny Bench rolls it to 3rd. This is Alan Gallagher at 3rd base. He's a 3E22 with the infield up. And he makes the play at first. The runner from first moves to second, and there's 2 outs. Runners at 2nd and 3rd, and here's Lee May with 2 outs in the 9th. Lee May, oh, we have a catcher's card. Oh boy, this could be a wild pitch here. We have Hal King is a 4E5 catcher. We need a foul out or the Reds are going to get a run. They get a ground ball C, which is just as good. The run does not score. And the Reds bungled that. We go to the bottom of the 9th. We're looking for a run to get a walk-off here. Jim Pankovic, bottom of the 9th. 67's a K. Ken Boswell, 2-8, rolls to 3rd. And with 2 outs, it's Alan Gallagher. Gallagher, 2-7's a strikeout. We got a scoreless 9-inning baseball game. And my starters are both coming out. Now, my rule about an extra inning... I need something to drink. My goodness. Running out of breath here. 10 inning. Only starter 9 pitchers can pitch into the 10th. So Maloney and Culp will both leave. So for Portland, I'm going to bring in their best reliever, which is Pete Reichert, who's a relief 3. And I'm going to let him go all 3 if he needs to, because he's awesome. He's probably their best pitcher. So Culp gave us 9. Reichert will pitch the 10th, probably 11th and 12th if it goes that far. And here we go. So Tom Foley is the batter. Now, we could lift him for a pinch hitter, which would be Concepcion. And if I do that, that means that Perez has to finish the game at third base with no defense. So that's what they're going to do. So Concepcion will lead off the 10th, coming off the bench. Not a good Concepcion either. This is one of his weaker years. These guys, the center. Eric Davis will bat, 45, flies left, and Tommy Helms. Helms with a base hit. And with 2 outs, it's Bobby Tolan. He's really good against lefties. He flies them into right field. Terry Poole's a 2 in right field, 2E4, and he catches it. And the Reds go scoreless again. Now, bottom of the 10th, the Reds, you got back-to-back lefties. I'm going to start the inning with Augusto. He's a lefty specialist, so I'm only going to let him turn some guys around, and then we'll switch to a right-hander most likely. We're going to save, as a road team, we're going to save Franca in case we get a lead to close it out. So Ward will be pinch hit for by their first baseman, their right-handed first baseman, Ken Harrelson. So it's Ken Harrelson against Augusto. 2-5 is a walk. All right, now the batter is Terry Poole. Now Poole here could bunt because Harrelson's a 1-13 runner. All right, we'll bunt him. And it's not a, it's wait a minute, is that a bunt single? He's an A bunter playing back. So yeah, I think, hold on a second, let me check that one here. Yeah, that's a bunt single. A 4 is a bunt single. Holy smokes. Wow. I'm gonna screw that up. Yeah, Terry Poole got a bunt single in that because he is an A bunter and he rolled a 4. So yeah, 2 and 4 when the infield's not up is a single, and that's what that was. So now you have first and second. Augusto's gone, and they got to bring in Dave Schmidt now with 2 on, nobody out. Augusto can't face righties for anything. So Schmidt comes in for Belanger, who's obviously going to follow this up with a bunt, and that's a sac bunt. So now you got second and third, and it's Tony Gonzalez, Dave Schmidt. The Reds got to bring the infield up, and Portland's looking for a fly ball and to end this thing. 1-3 is a hit by pitch. Okay, well, you got the bases are loaded. The infield's going to stay up. It's Chet Lemon. Walk, anything here will win the game. Dave Schmidt with the infield up. 59, short X. This is Foley. That's right. Concepcion's playing third, right? First Concepcion playing short. No, I brought Concepcion for Foley at short. Right, because Perez is still stuck at third base. So, Concepcion at short's a 3E16. So, we need a ground ball. Yeah, we need a base hit here. Otherwise, it's a force to the plate. And there it is. Right there. What a cheap way to win a game. But there it is. It's a base hit off of Concepcion. Normally a Gold Glove caliber shortstop, but in this particular year, we'll take a look at Concepcion's card. The show was not one of his better years. Very strange game. There's a Concepcion card. Shows him to be a 3-16 at short. He rolled a single off his defense, and that walks the thing off. 1-0. And there it is. And it looks like Augusto will take the loss. He only had 1 out, man. Reichert gets the easy win, pitching 1 inning of relief. So here's the box. Reichert gets the win, give a hit. But Culp in 9 innings gave up just 3 hits, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts, and a no decision. Bottom of the 9th, Augusto gave up the loss, a hit, a run, and a walk. Dave Schmidt gave up a hit and a walk. And Jim Maloney gave up just 2 hits. Those are the 3 hits. No, 2 hits. I'm looking at that wrong. Yeah, just 2 hits. but he walked 6 and struck out 5. And there's your box. 1 0 0 10 0 1 9 and third. 4 6 8 5. One of the more stranger games. 1-0 10-inning game. So Portland gets a win at home. The home team has won every game. Portland would need to win another one. They would need to win game 4, the next game, to force a game 5 back in Cincinnati. So let's look at the year-to-date numbers for both teams. The Reds wasted a hell of a pitching performance by Jim Maloney. So Portland is 7-7 year-to-date. That's pretty good, actually, for an expansion team. And the Big Red Machine is, well, they're 9 wins and 5 losses, but they blew a great opportunity to get a sweep and create some distance, extend their lead in first place. They didn't get the job done. And to that reason is that the Reds this year to date are hitting .256. That's a little disappointing for a team with all those Hall of Famers in their lineup. .256 with a .428 team ERA. That's it tonight from Portland. Hope you enjoy the strange, unusual, low-scoring game. It's the first one I've really had in this series. And we'll see you again next time.